Okay, I have to tell you a little story. First of all, this is called J. Sterling Silver Juliet's Rose Collection ring, and it's on a QVC price of $163. This is new in November, and the 5 easy pays is going away at the end of the day. 5 easy pays of $32.60. Is this Romeo and Juliet? Because Scott Grimes, before I started QVC, right before I started, my husband and I took our dream vacation, you know, that bucket list, and we went to Verona, and it was my first time there. We went to, you know, those cathedrals, and honestly, I have so much memory. We fell in love with that city, and we got to see Juliet's balcony as well. So talk to me about this.
Yes. So part of the very difficult job I have is normally once a year, I'll travel to a different destination.
You have a very difficult job.
It's so hard. I mean, I've gone through Botswana. We've gone to the Golden Triangle of India. We've all traveled together through Alaska. We've gone through Phuket and all the Fifi Islands. I mean, so it's been around the world. About a year ago, we had the opportunity to go, and I say go back to Italy. I had shared with you, I went to university in Italy, and then I lived there for about 3.5 years. And this past time going back, I wanted to visit some of my favorite places. And one of them, as you shared, is Verona. And
It's
wanted to bring
magical and special, right?
Well, I think there's a reason why it's on everyone's bucket list. There's something incredibly romantic, I personally feel, about Italy. And I don't know if it's just because I wake up with a cappuccino and then I'm going to bed with a glass of wine, and in between I'm having bread, cheese, and pasta.
Yes.
Et tutto bene qui. So it really is. I mean, there's just something glorious. And I always say, when you're in Italy, everyone's Italian. We're all Italian. We're all family.
I love it.
So I wanted to create the story of Juliet's rose. And as we know, a rose by any other name would still smell as sweet. And the reason why I wanted to see what our master artisans can do. And thank you for wearing it, Nancy, because my friends, notice how substantial this is. This isn't a wilting rose. You're going to order true to size. We have tapered the shank, so you're going to see the basket weave carving that comes right up there. So order true to size. Look at how beautiful how this rose is blossoming. Okay, so the inspiration started right there with the Shakespearean story of Romeo and Juliet and the importance and the beauty of the rose. But then when I got home, and as I share with so many of you, I mean, I'm a fool when it comes to romance and emotion. Think about what the rose symbolizes to all of us. So globally, a rose is a symbol that when you get through those tough times, it will open, it will blossom. And that purity, that happiness, and that content will be there. At the same time, who can't fall in love with Bette Midler's The Rose? I mean, through the winter time, that's you know that seed is planted, and once the sun's love comes upon it, you become that rose.
Right.
And then at the same time, I wanted to remind all of us, because I grew up, you were sharing, you're the 5th of 5, and I'm the 4th of 5. And I'm not sure.
We have so many things in common. You're number 4 of 5. I'm the youngest of 5, right? Big families, yes.
So my mom used to always say when we were very competitive as kids. And when my mom used to always say, but Scott, you need to understand, everybody blossoms at a different time. Everybody needs a little bit different care. Some flowers need more water than others. Some flowers can grow in the cracks of the sidewalk and be big and strong. Some are an orchid and need to be delicately and constantly taken care of. I wanted this as a reminder that every single one of us is a rose. So while you may not have blossomed just yet, and I know some of us are on our 2nd and 3rd act of life, my friends, we are not done. You are that rose. I don't care if your name is Carol, Samantha, or Betty. You're still that rose. You are Juliet's rose. And this reminder that you too, there's that blossom in life. And then lastly, I don't know about at your house, my mom used to always say, and I would say the translator from my mom they both spoke English, but 2 different languages. And my dad was like, I just don't get her. What does your mom want? I go, Mom always says, don't wait for my birthday or anniversary or something special to bring me a dozen roses. Bring me 1 rose.
A single rose.
Just to let me know you're thinking of me. She goes, that's all it is. I just want to know you're thinking of me. This is that rose to let you know that I'm thinking of you and someone special is thinking about you as well.
Also Romeo and Juliet story, and there's so much love in that as well. But I have to say, not only that, Scott, look at that detail right on the side of the ring as well. But when I put this on, Scott, this was so heavy. This is solid sterling silver. I mean, I was like, whoa. My finger kind of went, whoa. Like this is very substantial, and it really, really makes a statement on that, not only symbolically, but it's also very hefty as well when it comes to like jewelry rate.
Oh, complete. Well, and what I loved is we launched this about 3.5 weeks ago here on QVC2. And within 2 weeks, it had all 5-star reviews.
Oh,
So many have
congratulations.
shared just what you had said, Nancy.
Yeah.
They were so pleasantly surprised how substantial it
Yes.
was. They were so surprised and happy that each of those petals are beautifully carved, that they don't have to worry about being rough on their jewelry. This is that old school 8 steps of master artisan craftsmanship. And look how glorious. If you don't look down at your hand
Gosh.
and see that rose and it doesn't make you smile, then I'm not sure what I can do for you.
Also, it's a symbol of loved ones who's passed as well, and you and I have that in common as well. So this is Jay,
Yes.
sterling silver, Juliet's Rose Collection ring at $163. I'm going to keep this one on, Scott.
It's special, isn't it? It makes you
It
feel special,
is.
doesn't it?